We are here live from the Republican National Convention here right in the middle of it all in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And I'm here with Hannah Faulkner. How are you, Hannah?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great as well. So Hannah and I actually met in Tennessee in the Flint tour.
Yes.
That's where I actually first met you, and you are watching this either on her channel or one of our channels. She has a show that you've got to check out, and we'll get into that in a little bit. But I've just been saying that the mood here is electrifying. The evening session's about to begin. People are about to come in here. What's the show been like? The experience been like for you in your as you've been here?
Yeah, it's absolutely incredible, and really just given me so much hope to see so many patriots fired up, ready to take a stand. I mean, we've seen what's happened even over the past week with President Trump, the assassination attempt. People are fed up. People are absolutely fed up with what this regime has done. I mean, I blame 100% the fake news media for inciting this violence. I mean, we've seen it over and over every single day. Them calling for things to happen to Donald Trump. I mean, even just a week before, Joe Biden, the current president, said that he is going to put Donald Trump in the bullseye, calling for what happened, and so it's really sickening to see. But I think every single patriot that's here today, they recognize that we've been lied to, we've been manipulated by these globalist elites, and they're fed up and they're ready to take a stand, and they're saying enough is enough. So that gives me hope.
Hope is what it's all about. And another reason for hope is I would never normally ask this, but there's a point to this. So what age range, Hannah, do you fall into so the people can kind of like get an idea of how to listen to you? Because this is so I get very encouraged every time I'm with you.
Hey, I'm 17 years old, so I am a part of Gen Z. I guess that's what they say. Yeah, Gen Z.
17 years old. Oh, I am so excited. It's so great because Hannah represents a growing group of people in her age range that are informed, they're engaged, and they care. So let's get right into it. You talked about the media. In fact, we're actually going to talk about something else before we got into this. But since you brought up the media, as you know, the world's eyes were open. Hannah and other independent journalists have been reporting on the capabilities of President Biden for years now. Now, at the date of the presidential debate, what the news media tried to obscure from the public, they did a blackout on any information relative to President Biden's competency for years. But on the night of the debate, they could no longer hide what was obvious to a few independent journalists like Hannah Faulkner and others. And the world's eyes are open. What a disservice it has been, Hannah, that the news media masked out that information. But now the word is out. The credibility of all three-letter agencies is really on the line.
That's right. No, I think it's it's kind of a joke at the same time, but the American people, liberals, independents. I mean, you saw the day that the debate happened. Liberals. I mean, look at Barack Obama. He even said, we all have bad debates. He was kind of shunning what happened during the debate and mocking Joe Biden for doing such a horrible job. But they know it. They've known it for the past 4 years. And the American people are not stupid. The American people are not dumb. They know what's been happening. They know they've been lying to us. And it's not just all of a sudden, oh, he has dementia, he's not fit to be president. No, they've known it for the past 4 years. And now the American people are really realizing that wait a second, these people are lying to us. They actually think that we're that stupid and we're gonna bow down to their lies and their manipulation tactics. No. So yeah, I mean, even too, like if you look at the indictments, the court cases, the trials against Donald Trump, every single one of the leaders, the prosecutor, the judges, all of them, even our own president, Joe Biden, all communist Democrats, all with one agenda, and that's control. And I think when the American people, when we as everyday average American citizens recognize that their number one goal is control, then that's it. We know this is all an agenda. It's very strategically planned out. And that's why I'm excited, because people are really waking up. Independents, liberals, blacks, Hispanics, women. I mean, women for years upon years have been trending on the left. I mean, in the 2020 election, 76% of women voted Democrat. But right now in 2024, women are waking up, realizing that feminism lied to them. The Democratic Party hates them. They're putting men in women's bathrooms and women's sports. They're murdering the unborn babies, the unborn women. So I'm excited. I have so much hope. Obviously, there's going to be flaws. There's going to be issues on our own party. But overall, I'm excited just for the everyday average American citizen waking up and realizing that this is really the most pivotal election, and it's our turn to take a stand.
There's another lady that's been caught in the crosshairs of the misinformation manipulation by the media, intentional, by the way. And that lady's name is Tina Peters. What's the latest on Tina Peters?
Yeah, so we've got this flyer here. I want to show it to you guys. We've got the We Stand with whistleblower Tina Peters, and then there's an event Sunday, August 4th, right here. You guys can look at this. We'll have all of the links and information below so you guys can go and support whistleblower Tina Peters. Stand with our fellow Americans. Stand with the American patriots that are saying enough is enough. They're not bowing down to this woke agenda, and I'm excited. Are you excited?
This is a time where the possibility to not just turn this around, but to bring the people of this country back to their true identity, back to their spiritual foundation, back to the opportunity to be accountable and responsible for what we've been given in this country. It's never been this awesome for us to step into that. So to pivot from being so me focused and materialistic focused and only interested in can I get, what can I take care of for me, but an opportunity to actually now be more community oriented, service oriented, to love our neighbor even as we love ourselves. Opportunity for that is amazing. Now, if we take your excitement and your optimism and all of the energy that's happening right here, people here are just flat out excited. The turnout here is amazing.
Yeah, it is. It's incredible. And I do want to say one of my favorite quotes from John Adams. It's always stand on principle, even if you stand alone. And one of the people that I'm here this week with is Concerned Women for America. We've got on the back of the bus, it says honk if you know what a woman is. And while I'm 17, I haven't lived on this earth for a long time. Just doing a quick research history dive, it's shocking to know that we even have to ask people if they know what a woman is. It's shocking that we even have to be fighting an issue saying that, you know what? Yeah, men can't become women. Men and women are different. We're not equal. We're equal in value, but we're just different. And that's a beautiful thing. Like God created us differently for a reason, on purpose and for a purpose. And so the fact that we're here, we're even debating these ideas is what's most shocking. But I think it all comes down to is that we've rejected God and we've rejected a level of common sense moral standards in our society. And really, my message too, even to the GOP and the RNC, is we can talk about closing our border. We can talk about, lowering the tax rate, doing all of these great things. But until we get back to the foundation, to the roots of what our country is founded upon, and that's Judeo-Christian principles and values, we'll never solve this problem. Because the only solution to this crisis that we're facing is God. It's God Almighty. And so I really am excited. I hope people will continue to wake up to that realization. Because I mean, even if you look at it, who is the most persecuted and attacked person and individual in our country and in our world right now? It's Christian families. That's the most attacked and most persecuted individual. So that's my message to the GOP and the RNC.
And the message to you, my friends, from me is I want you to go to rumble.com. And how do people find your channel?
Yeah, it's the Hannah Faulkner Show on Rumble, or you can go to cultureof1776.com. That's my website. You can see my merch, and then it'll also take you to my show on Rumble.
So go to Rumble, go to this. Give me that. Search for what?
Cultureof1776.com.
Cultureof1776.com. Cultureof1776.com. And here's what I would like you to do: buy the merchandise, subscribe, hit the subscribe button, the follow button on Rumble. And the reason I'm asking you to do that is you see this a leader here, and as you know, you're interested because there are not a lot of leaders at her age range. What the what Hannah Faulkner needs is Hannah Faulkner needs a wave of people that have got her back. Why? Because that opens up doors for her. And if you think this 17-year-old young woman here needs to be speaking to our leaders, the way you can make that happen is by increasing her following. So please go hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button, buy the merchandise. I'm going to turn it over to Hannah to wrap this up. But again, we are reporting live here from the RNC. This is where the actual convention takes place. You got people pouring in. You can see them all around us. Security is tight. Excitement is high. Optimism is rising. Confidence is surging. Do your part. Participate. Get her website. Follow up. And I'll give it to you to wrap it up.
Yeah, and I do want to say this too. We are often called the terrorists. We're called the extremists, the far right radicals. But we look at what just happened last week. We know that we are not the terrorists. We are not the radicals. We're not the extremists. Every time I have a liberal on my show to debate, I get probably 50 to 100 death threats a day. I don't know any conservative that's sending out death threats to someone that they disagree with, because we are the party, we are the movement that's for civil discourse. We are the movement that is encouraging just having. Sorry, it's so windy
It's
out.
very, this is live TV. We're right here in Milwaukee.
But yeah, we are the party that is encouraging civil discourse and just having those conversations. And I think that's important for people to recognize, is because for so long we've kind of cowered down thinking, oh my word, am I actually the party of extremism? Am I actually the party that's being hateful and radical? No, it's the Democrats. It's the left that's the radicals. It's the left that's the extremist. And that's the party that we're up against. And that's what we got to realize.
Play a part. Keep it right here. Wherever you're watching this, is going to be more information. We're actually going to try to stream the entire RNC. So wherever you're watching this, please look for that streaming. We're going to try and make that happen. Follow Hannah Faulkner. Thank you so much for talking with me.
Absolutely.
So great to see you again. Keep it right here for more information.